Samuel, the little priest. Once there was a little boy named Samuel who was brought to the temple to live with Priest Eli. Priest Eli took Samuel's hand and walked with him in the temple court. Samuel saw the evening fire burning on the altar. He saw shiny washbeam and the cloth pins. He heard priests blowing trumpets and people praying. The tiny bells on the priest Eli robe twinkle, twinkle, twinkle as Samuel and he walked together. Priest Eli and Samuel stopped at the temple door. Everything in the temple was made of gold. There was a golden table, a golden altar, and a golden candlestick with 7 golden lamps. As Samuel watched as Priest Eli went inside the temple, burned sweet-smelling incense on the golden altar to pray to God. Samuel hoped that someday God would choose him to be a priest like Eli. Then he would do God's special work in the temple. Samuel helped Priest Eli with the temple work. Every morning he got up early to open curtain doors of the temple. The curtains were purple and red and blue. Samuel was a busy worker. He brought wood for the fire. He carried water for the shiny washbeam. He dusted the golden furniture. Samuel helped Priest Eli fill the 7 golden lamps with oil. The lamps must be kept burning all through the day, all through the night. The oil made the lamps burn like a yellow light. When it began to grow dark, Samuel closed the temple doors. And then came the time he liked best. It was story time. Samuel brought his favorite book and sat on a stool beside Priest Eli. Samuel's book did not have pages written. It was a long, long piece of paper, rolled into a roll, called a scroll. Priest Eli unrolled the book and read him stories about Joseph and Moses and God. Too much soon, the stories were over, and it was time to go to bed. Samuel said good night to Priest Eli. He spread his bed out on the floor. Then he said his prayer and lay down to sleep. Priest Eli slept in a room nearby. He needed anything at night, he would call Samuel. Samuel went to sleep. He was sound asleep one night when a voice called Samuel. Samuel jumped up. He ran to Priest Eli and he said, "Here I am, for you have called me." The Priest Eli said, "I did not call. Lie down again." Samuel went back and lay down. Before Samuel would go to sleep, the voice called Samuel. Samuel jumped up and quickly ran to Priest Eli. "Here I am, for you have called me." But Priest Eli said, "I did not call you, my son. Lie down again." Samuel went slowly back to bed. He was sure someone had called him. Almost before Samuel's head was on the pillow, the voice called Samuel. Samuel jumped up and ran to Priest Eli. "Here I am, for you did call me." Priest Eli knew that it must be God who was calling Samuel. He said, "Go lie down, and if he calls again, say, 'Speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth.'" Once more, Samuel lay down on his bed. Samuel lay wide awake, listening and listening. Then the voice called, "Samuel, Samuel." Samuel sat up in his bed. In almost a whisper, he said, "Speak, for thy servant heareth." And God heard Samuel's whisper. God talked to Samuel and told him many things. God told Samuel he had chosen him to be a priest. This made Samuel happy. Now he wasn't just a little boy named Samuel. He was Samuel the little priest.